Mary Merritt's story, this story it's not just the story of victimhood, hers is also the story of survival.
It was so cruel. I mean, we had little or nothing to eat. I still weep at night thinking about it. I really, to this day, I do. It was power. They wanted power over somebody or other, the church. I blame the whole church for it. I'm very, very sad. Every time I come in here, I get very, very sad.
Mary Merritt was given up as a baby by a mother she never knew. She spent 14 years in the now infamous Magdalen laundries run by Catholic nuns. The bulk of her time was spent at the High Park Laundry in North Dublin.
My name is Mrs. Mary Merritt. My name here in High Park was a tractor.
Why did you have a different name here?
Everybody had a different name. We didn't use our own names. Nobody used their own names. They took your own name the minute you walked in the door.
What happened to Mary was slavery in all but name. Young women worked to the bone. And we've heard the stories of abuse and torture and imprisonment before. But in the church, on the grounds of the old laundry, we hear about something sometimes missed. The heroic moments of individual resistance.
They gave me a name, a tractor.
When you said, did you answer to that name?
No, I didn't. I never did. I wouldn't answer to it.
Why not?
Because it wasn't my name. I wasn't christened a tractor. Whether I was christened or not, I don't know, but it wasn't my name.
And when you didn't answer to that, Mary, what was the comeback like? What was the response?
Well, they said if I didn't answer to it, I would be locked up down in the hole for a month rather than a day. We used to call it the hole, the punishment room.
And did that happen to you?
Oh yeah, several times. I had my hair cut to the bone. Several times. I broke windows in the cloisters trying to get out. And couldn't get out, of course, the bars were there. I should have known better, the bars were there. And down again to the cloister, down again to the hole. We stayed in the hole for the day from 9 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock in the evening.
Mary kept trying to escape. Then, one day, when she was in her 20s, she did.
So I ended up out on Griffith Avenue, and I stopped somebody and I said to them, is there any place where I can get a place for the night and something to eat? And they said there's a priest's place down the road, which was the Archbishop's Palace.
Yeah.
So I walked in across the cobblestones and I rang the bell, like you do, and it brought me into a side room. And he said, I know you ran out of High Park, he said. Sit there and I'll get somebody for you. So a priest came down, and before I knew it, he was raping me. And then after that, he called the police again to take me back to High Park.
Who was that priest, Mary?
I don't know, because never been out in the world, didn't know anything of the world, so I didn't even have the sense. Today, I regret that one thing, that I didn't get his name.
At the age of 31, she was released by the nuns. It was Mary Merritt who walked out the door of the laundry on that day, not a tractor.
I wouldn't let them break me, because if I always thought as I got older, in my brain, in my head, I always thought as I got older, if they see me getting weaker, they'd play on it.
I see.
And I didn't let them see that I was weak.
I see.
Yeah, I didn't let them see I was weak.
But in the sort of on your own, in the dark of the night?
In the dark of the night, yes, I had. And I still weep at night thinking about it. I really, to this day, I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm honest.
Yeah.
Bill will tell you that.
Yeah.
I wake up in the night, and I really do to this day.
Mary also spent time at another laundry on Sean McDermott Street in Dublin. It closed in 1996. Official reports since have acknowledged that women like Mary were victims of abuse, reports that have outlined state collusion and recommended reparations. Reparation which Mary has also received. Tomorrow in Dublin, though, another chapter. A few days ago, out of the blue, Mary received an invitation from the Irish Prime Minister to Dublin Castle during the Pope's visit. The assumption is that she will be one of the survivors of abuse who will meet the Pope, although we can't be sure.
If you do, what will you say to him?
Well, I'd say to him, all I want for the Magdalene women, and I'm